Hello there and welcome to The Wandering Wolf. I'm your host, as always, Mr. Mark Rhodes. And with me, as always, I've got a very stern face at the moment, it's Mr. Craig Forward. He's so angry. I think we're both a little bit angry after tonight's result. Yes, Wolves 2, West Ham 3. How are you, mate? You all right?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic, mate. I am.
Good, good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Superb. I'm
Good.
superb.
What do you think of the performance?
Well, Mr. Positive here is quickly becoming. It's difficult.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard.
I'm lost. I'm lost for words, mate. Really, I'm lost for words.
Not ideal. Not ideal for a YouTube channel, Craig. Bring your words. Come on.
Not ideal, but yeah, I've
so
just
angry.
realised how much I love an international break.
Yeah.
I wish it was another week.
Can we play San Marino again? Oh God.
I quite enjoyed that the other night, but now we're back to business. It's I've just been saying to you before we started, I was really buzzing for tonight. I thought, yeah, come on.
Me too.
West Ham were flying going into the break and everyone was a bit nervous. And I thought, no, do you know what? We've had a couple of weeks, get it all sorted out, iron out any problems, give people a rest who aren't involved with their countries and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd really put on a show tonight. And then literally, 3-0 down and it's like, oh my God. I go to a back four, absolutely go to a back four. I'm a huge fan. Let's do it, but not with those players.
Not with those players.
We've tried it. It doesn't work. Let's do it. Let's do it in the pre-season. Yeah, let's pick our moments.
He must hate Kilman. He must really look at Kilman and go, I hate you. I hate you. I don't want you anywhere near me.
He took his daughter to the cinema pre-lockdown and didn't get her back before a lot of time. That's all I can think.
He must have done. Because why is Kilman in the squad? Like, I know. Let's be honest. Bolly having a positive COVID test wasn't ideal. Johnny having the worst look in the world, re-injuring his knee. Bless him. Let's really hope that guy gets to play football, because one of them injuries, if you do that again to your knee, the same knee,
like it's game over, doesn't it?
It's awful. And our defence with him in it is 100 times better, but he's not the reason we conceded 3 goals in the first 20 minutes. He's not the reason. West Ham are a very good team. There's a reason they're in the top 4. And we should have known that. We should have really have known that with the back 4. Cody, I love him. What a great servant he has been for this club. But if he's not playing in a 5, he is not good enough. He's not a Premier League defender. And wasn't just him. Saiss was to blame as well. Semedo was not very good. Aït-Nouri was not very good either. The whole back line, you could see it coming from a mile off.
It's the whole thing, mate, tonight, wasn't it, really? There's so much we could talk about. I mean, this show could probably be about 3 hours tonight, but I think we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. What do we need to do in the summer and an overhaul of the squad? Is Cody good enough? And then we even fell into the trap, of going, but he's good to have in the dressing room and he's good to have around the squad and all this. No, I think you've got to, if you want to go 4 at the back, you've got to be cutthroat. And if we want to progress and we want to be fighting for, top 6, 5,
10,
4,
top 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We need to send. I don't think Aït-Nouri. I was a big fan at the start. I thought he offered, and I think he still probably does offer a lot going forward, but he can't defend. The lad can't defend.
I think that's the problem we've got. I think that's the problem.
Absolutely the problem we got. Jose missing again, really. Oh, absolutely shocking. Really, and
that's the issue, because we can talk all day about how bad the defending was, and it was awful. The first 20 minutes was absolutely some of the worst defending I've seen for a very, very long time.
It could easily have been 3-3.
And that's the thing. It's all well and good us playing this 4 at the back if we can do it at the other end. And Jose, he cannot do it. I don't know what's happened, and don't get me started on Neto, because Neto, we wax lyrical when he's playing fantastically well. Did that interview? We were talking before we started, and say he did that interview on the BBC, and he did all. He's like saying he's the saving grace of the team, and he has not been good enough. He has been a shadow of his former self.
The thing for me, I'm not going to start being a Neto basher just yet. But
no, he's one of our best players, but he's had a shocker.
There seems to be, for me at the moment, a sense of entitlement for.
It's like this.
He's not the only one. It's not the only one, but definitely massively for Neto. And it's kind of like when things aren't going his way.
Yeah,
he's waving his arms up in the air and that nonsense at the end. I'm all for giving Lingard a bashing, but he just seems to me to be a bit of a. At the moment, his just attitude doesn't seem quite right to me.
I agree.
And he needs to go and have a summer of growing up.
He's had his head turned. That's the problem.
I think he seems to be. In his head, he's some kind of worldwide superstar,
and he might be going forward, but he's not yet. Yeah,
but he's not there yet. And if he carries on playing like that, that move that he wants, probably, it's not going to be. He's not quite where he thinks he is just yet. I think.
And I don't. I think Neto didn't play well tonight, and. That on this channel, especially, that we have really, really gone to town on Fabio Silva and Adama Traore. For the goal that got us back into the game just before halftime, Adama Traore did one of the best runs I've seen. A fantastic cross. Dendonka, great header, really got us back into the game. Fair play, absolutely, 100%. Hold my hands up. Great cross. We really needed that. Fabio Silva, great finish, brilliant finish.
Super goal that was.
Yeah, absolutely, fair enough, and praise and credit where credit is due. But you look at Adama Traore, for me, can do that, but I think we are both on the same wavelength that we think that he does that. He doesn't do it often enough.
100%.
And Fabio Silva, when Jose got took off, didn't have a touch of the ball. I think it really helped Fabio Silva having Jose on the field, which makes me feel a little bit more positive when Raul Jimenez comes back, because I think that Silva and Jimenez can play together.
Definitely.
Because Jimenez holds up the ball as well as Jose, and he uses it a lot better. And I think that will really help Silva. But
Jimenez is clever enough to just change his game slightly or whatever to bring Silva in.
Yes.
And he'll know what he's doing. Whereas, but just going back to Traore, mate, I know we've taken quite a bit of stick on social media, and we've personally, I've not spoken very highly of Traore, and I absolutely 100% stand by that.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's good enough.
He's not good enough
for this team. He shouldn't be anywhere near the team for me.
Yeah.
And he's had a moment of brilliance. Granted, absolutely, like you say, hold your hands up. Great, well done, brilliant cross. People talk about him on social media like he's doing that every single time he gets the ball, or he's doing it 10 times a game, and we're creating all these chances.
He's 100% not doing that.
Okay, he scored that goal in the FA Cup against Crystal Palace. Round of applause. You know what I mean? He's put a good cross in. He's done one. It's like one thing perhaps every 2 or 3 games. He's so frustrated.
Yeah.
And absolutely, one of the comments earlier was, let's sell him to Liverpool. He can destroy us. Well, okay, well, that's twice a season, and do you know what? I wouldn't be worried. I don't think he's going to tear it up for it.
I tell you what, though, mate.
If he can't do it for us,
I agree. I completely agree with where you're coming from.
Well, I'd rather he wasn't with us and take our chances.
I'm a huge Podence fan, and he didn't. And I know he was just coming back from a really bad injury, but he wasn't. He wasn't any good tonight. He wasn't any good. He was nowhere near the game. Like West Ham literally had him in their pocket. Like
I think the problem is, mate, they're bringing people back from injury too soon because we need them.
Yeah, that's what happened with Johnny. Though that's what's happened.
100%. And I said this: he shouldn't be anywhere near the team yet. You're rushing. It's like, say, when Bolly was out for, I think he was about for 5 or 6 weeks, and then as soon as he's okay, or it looks like he might be all right in that week time span, he's in the first team starting.
Yeah.
He should be coming off the bench, gradually coming in. If you had an injury like that, like Johnny, he was straight back into it. And I know there's a reason for it, and because we need them, and when they do play, they're better than what our other options are. But do you know what? I think we just.
It's really bad. It's really bad because I am worried because I'm thinking that going forward, if we need the points, which I don't think we will, like, I don't think we're in a relegation battle. I really don't. We're 9 points ahead of Fulham. We've got a game in hand. Not that we're using our game in hand at the moment, but I just think that 35 points will probably be enough anyway. But we have got to play these teams. And it does worry me that Nuno's thinking, where are the goals coming from? Like, I think I need to play Raul Jimenez. If he brings Raul Jimenez back and it's too soon and something happens, like, God help Nuno, because people will be calling for his head. They really will.
I've been fearful for that for as long as people have been mentioning Jimenez coming back. Because for one, you don't know if he's going to be really the same player.
Exactly.
I suspect he should be. It's going to take time. He needs. For me personally, I'd write him off entirely.
We might need him, mate.
Really
we might need him.
I know what you're saying. We haven't got that luxury.
We haven't at the moment.
But in terms of looking at it like, you know, he's a human being, I'd just say to him, look, you're not playing this season. I'll take my chances and we'll deal with what we've got. But you're not coming back this season. See you in the summer.
Yeah.
I really would. But yeah, I mean, Silva's proven tonight. You know, he's.
Yeah, I'd give him a go, man.
Did all right. He needs the experience. He's not going to change, suddenly become some sort of magician overnight.
No,
it's going to take time. But
at least
I think we've just got to stop conceding goals, mate, like that.
We can't be chasing
games 3-0 down. We can't be doing that.
Okay, perspective.
Can I just say we're not in a relegation battle?
We're not in a relegation. No, that it is nonsense. And like, people need to get over the fact. Sometimes I think some people go onto social media as Wolves fans and actually want us to get relegated because they
do, mate.
Yeah. It's so pathetic, and it does my head in, really. It really does, because like, you're not proper Wolves fans. Like, get behind the team, get behind the manager, get behind the players. You know, it's not all about you.
They love the drama, mate, and they love
absolutely.
They love to slag everybody off and try and get them out. And
absolutely,
you know, we're definitely in a
nonsense.
battle with this. Well, we're not actually. No, and granted, we're not playing well. We're not doing brilliantly. But we're not there either. So, you know, take a bit of a chill pill, calm down, look at it logically and properly, and look at everything.
What gets me, mate, is that you look at a team like Newcastle United, right? Bigger fan base, probably history-wise, bigger club. You know, I'm just putting it out there. As a Wolves fan, I think similar. Yeah. Are you seriously telling me, as a Wolves fan, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the whole, please put it in the comments and watch this.
I'm sure they'll tell us.
Oh, they'll tell us, all right. Would you seriously telling me that we are in a worse position as a football club than Newcastle United? Are you saying that? Because all this stuff on social media, oh, this is a disgrace, like that, like constant negativity. Yes, we've lost a football game, but my God, where we were, and like, and I know I hark back onto the League One days, but some of these fans have only just started watching us as we've gone into the Championship and the Premier League. And some of the older ones need to realise where we actually are. It does my head in, mate. Like, and we're called happy clappers for being positive about our football team.
Yeah,
it does my head in. Does my head in.
Well, look at where we've been. Look at where we've come from. You know, you got to thank your lucky stars.
Absolutely.
Where we are now is phenomenal, and we have been overachieving for the last couple of years. Absolutely massively. Yeah. It's been fantastic, but we have done that. There has been moments of luck. There's been games that we've won that we shouldn't have.
I can think of 3-4 games we shouldn't have won.
There's been a lot go our way, and all of a sudden it's not quite going our way. And I think we're actually, yes, we've been very unlucky with injuries. One thing and another.
We haven't bought right. Like it's not 100%. We're not 100% saying that like it's all, you know, roses. Yeah. But
no, it's not at all. But you know, we've just got to sort of look at this season. It is a write-off this season. We're not going up. We're not going down. It's a bit boring. Whatever. I think leave the drama to you know, something else.
But that's it. That's what. Do you not think it is because there's no fans? People have like there's this like septic, like nucleus within the fan
horrible,
base.
Mate,
like
really.
It really is horrible. I want it to be. I want it to be better. You want it to be better. We all want it to be better. But we're Wolves fans at the end of the day. Like, get behind your team and support the club, like through thick and thin. Like, it's not.
Even if we were like in a relegation battle and we were like third from bottom right now.
Who needs fans like some of the fans? We'd
still be trying to keep positive and saying, yeah, we'll pick up points here, there, and there. And we can do it. We can do it. We'll be going, yeah, we're definitely going down. What a load of rubbish.
Oh, it's a nonsense.
I don't understand that mentality really, because it's not really doing anything. Yes, we're not in a great place. We're playing poorly. Things aren't all roses, like you just said. But you know, come on.
But look who we played tonight. West Ham team.
Second half.
Like, we were really good second half. And like, don't get me wrong, we should be doing this for 90 minutes. There's no question of that. But we are playing a team that's going for Champions League football. Let's not forget this. We're not playing a team that is fighting for their lives. That'll be the real test.
A lot of people are talking about West Ham, like West Ham evolved. Now, what you need to realise is the world's changed. Yeah. West Ham are absolutely flying.
They really are. Lingard's a cracking player, and I wish we would have gone for him.
Absolutely. You know, Traore wouldn't be getting it. You know, anywhere near.
No.
We got. He's exactly the type of player we should have been looking at. But
cracking swap deal.
There's a bit of an arrogance there that we're far better than that. We need to start looking at players like that. We said it before a few shows ago about you know, some of the loan players we brought in and trying to fill the gaps here and there, and we should be looking at stuff like that. And look what it's done to them. You know, so.
Well, we ain't buying Jose, are we?
No, oh God, I hope not.
We're not buying Jose. We're not buying him. We're not buying him at all. He'll go back.
He hasn't proven. Yeah, he hasn't proven anything.
He's played 11 games. He hasn't scored. Get rid. He's like
not somebody you need to. No.
At least we haven't bought him. At least we've loaned him, and you know, he's had his moments, but like he's just not good enough.
He's brought positives here and there when we need somebody to hold the ball up and bring players into play. He's done it, but he's not anybody we need to be looking at buying.
And this is another thing as well. This gets on my nerves as well. Oh, I'm getting on my soapbox. I don't care. Go on. When you look on social media and like these players like Neto, Vitinha, they're all playing for the under 21s at international level and spanking everyone. Fine. Yeah. Do we not realise like that is quite possibly about 4 divisions lower than the Premier League? Like it's not the same. It is not the same in playing in the centre of the midfield against a team that are going for the Champions League. It's not the same.
It's a completely different world, mate. But people,
people play Football Manager too much.
Yeah. They need to get real. There's a lot of people out there who just need to get real and have a think, because you know we need better answers than what's there. And you know, there's players that are showing it time and time again.
That's it. Everybody's got like, you know, all these problems, but nobody's got the answer. Nobody's got the answer. It's all well and good, like coming up with like, shouldn't be doing that. What should we be doing then? What should we be doing? Like
it's going to be a very, very interesting summer.
Yeah, it really is.
But I think we are going to we've got to get through the rest of the season by the skin of our teeth, or however we do it.
It will be through the skin of our teeth. We'll get 5. We'll get 5 points out of which. We've got Albion to play, we've got Sheffield United to play, we've got Fulham to play, which actually, looking at it, I don't want us to lose to them. I don't want us to lose to them because I know we're okay, but like the negativity that is coming our way if we lose to Fulham. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
God, it's so.
It's going to be interesting, mate. It's going to be interesting. But
what do we do to change it, mate? Like, because
go to 5 at the back.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, but we need a complete overhaul, don't we?
Oh, in the summer,
we really do. Yeah. We really do.
We really, really do. In your opinion, do we keep some of the Vitinhas and that and the Silvers and think they'll come on, or are we having another season of?
I don't know. That's the problem, isn't it? Because
or do you want to go and get proven?
I want to get proven players now because I think we've gone to that well, and we've got Silva. We've had a look at Vitinha. It's worked with Neto because he's come in and he's proven his worth.
Is Neto still going to be there in come sort of the end of August in our starting 11?
Mate, if he keeps playing like this tonight, he will be. I think he will be, yeah. I think he's yeah, I do. If City come in for like 50, 60 million, then I think as a club, Fosun are a business at the end of the day, they are going to listen to offers for him. They really are. Like I think after we're still in the pandemic. I think that if somebody comes in with a 56, they'd be stupid not to listen. And I think Neto would probably go, if he's that frustrated about, pass me the ball, it's gonna happen. But he'll end up sitting on City's bench for 2-3 years. So it's up to him, isn't it? At the end of the day, what do you want to do? Do you want to play first team football for a mid-table Premier League team, or do you want to sit on the bench for the champions? It's up to you, isn't it?
It'd be interesting to see if we get any offers for Traoré, because
I think we will.
I know pretty much the fan base is 50-50 split, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. God, it is, yeah. Absolutely.
He's literally Marmite, but...
He really is, isn't he?
It's what that valuation would be, considering where it was last summer. And the season he's had, some of the Wolves fans think he's absolutely godlike.
Well, that's it.
One assist.
Nobody's going to be happy. If he goes for 30, 40 million, you're going to get the people like us that say, that's all right. Absolutely brilliant. And then you'll get the people who are massive fans of Traoré saying, that's not enough money. And, and only time will tell whether that'll be the case. But I think we've just got to lay our cards on the table and just say this season has been one of the worst that I can think of. Like for injuries wise, and I'm not talking style of play, because I watched our second half. I thought we played okay. Like you look at the attempts on goal, it's all right. Like with Raul Jimenez in that team, and I know I keep on harping back to that guy, but when you've got that player in the team, he's so influential to how we play the game anyway. Like the way he holds up the ball, what he does off the ball, his finishing. Like I know we weren't scoring like freely when he got injured, but it's what he does. It's like what Antonio does for West Ham, and that's why Lingard scored that goal. He takes defenders away from players. And that's when Neto gets free. That's when Traoré gets free. And that's when Podence gets free. He does all of that. And we've missed that so much, because Jose is just like a stationary target. Mm-hmm. He doesn't move.
Yeah. Well, Traoré certainly missed him. His stats say it all.
Yeah.
His stats say it absolutely all. But, are we saying if Jimenez is back,
do we keep Traoré?
Traoré's then all of a sudden plays better football,
but he does. But he does, though. He does, and I feel bad because like this isn't all on Traoré tonight. Right? No
God,
way,
no.
absolutely not.
He actually had one of his more decent games.
Absolutely.
At least he was trying.
He was, and that's the thing with him. Like when he does try, a lot of the time, out of 10, he gets a decent crossing, and that's when Dendoncker put that ball in the net. So it's really tough. It's really tough. I think there's going to be a lot of signings and departures that we're going to both go, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think
we've seen the ruthless streak from Fosun in the past, especially in the early days. I was going like, wow,
absolutely,
really?
yeah.
But to be honest, the difference this time is I'm hoping for it.
Yes,
because we need it.
I think there's going to be a major overhaul. But what we said, remember when we had this conversation before, we were reeling off all these players that we didn't want or we were going to get rid of, and then we thought, blimey, we've only got 11 players left. Do you know? So we've got to be looking now at players that we need, like for next season. But the problem is with that is that he can't really do that until he's got the points on the board to go to these players and say, we're a Premier League club. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's really hard. It's a hard balancing act. And that's why we need 5 points from any which way. I don't care who it's against, but we need to get to 40 points because
we're gonna get it, mate. You know, we are. You know,
we are going to get it.
I know it can be a bit sort of, we've just lost to West Ham. We've defended poorly in the first half. Oh my God, but you know, all things considered, we're safe. I think we can. That's fine. Well, it's going to be a sort of rocky road there, but it's all good. We've got to play teams that are fighting for their life, I suppose, in some ways. But that, I think we'll be all right with that, and we can attack teams and we'll score some goals. We'll tighten it up at the back. We'll probably go to a 5 again, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, I know we are going to be okay, and
we just need this season to end, I think. And
it's just horrible, isn't it? It's like it, but it's every single time I watch Wolves play, and it's not happened for like a couple of seasons. I feel the dread, and I've not felt that for a long time. Whenever I've watched Wolves play the last couple of seasons, when we've been absolutely flying, I haven't felt the dread. Even when we've been playing teams like City, United, Liverpool, like we may have lost once or twice to these teams, but I've never, ever thought that we were going to get spanked. I thought we were going to get absolutely obliterated after 25 minutes to West Ham. Like, and all, don't get me wrong, West Ham, they're flying at the moment, but it's West Ham. Like, I shouldn't be thinking that at all. We shouldn't be thinking that as a club.
It's sort of become the norm that we know we're going to play terribly first half, but it's all right because we'll come out second half and we'll be okay.
It's not good enough.
That's pretty much almost what we pulled off tonight. I mean, we probably should have. We should have been a draw, really.
Oh, we had so many shots on target. We had about 20 shots on target, didn't we?
You can't be going 3-0 down at home and expecting to that's the rocket up your arse, really, to get on.
Just can't.
Absolutely can't keep doing that. And it's time and time again.
It's the space. It's the space. It was the space that they had. It was like between the midfield and the defence. Like Lingard, Antonio. Like he would have had a field day if he wouldn't have got injured.
Oh, absolutely. Every time they went forward, it was like, oh my God, here's another one.
Well, it was like when we played him earlier on in the season. He had a field day because he's stronger. He's stronger than all our defenders, and that's the problem, especially with Cody. Like, if you can out-muscle Cody, you are in for a field day because that's his strength. Like, he's a physical defender, and Antonio was too much for him.
I'm trying to think, when was it last season? Was it what's his name? The chap who's on loan at Villa, and he went to he's Chelsea player.
Oh, Tammy Abraham.
Abraham.
Yeah.
And
did exactly the same.
They battered us at Molyneux, and he absolutely destroyed Cody that day. Yeah. And that's what Antonio reminded me of.
Absolutely.
And I was so relieved when he went off, to be fair.
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, that brought us back into the game because he was holding the ball up so well. Lingard was playing off him so well. And you could just see every time they played exactly the way we used to play on the break. Like, we had 70%. When did we ever have 70% of the possession against anyone? I think the last time was Chorley. Like, we don't have the ball as much. And West Ham just went, there you go, have the ball wherever you want, because we've got the players. Just decimate you on the counter-attack. And that's what's going to happen. It's all well and good now saying, oh, we want the ball. We want to play this possession football. If you're playing 4 at the back against these players, you're going to get absolutely marmalised each and every single time. And that's what happened. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's just, I don't want it to be like a shame.
No, we've got to get through. We've got to get to the end of the season. Wherever we are, we're going to be safe.
We've got Fulham next, haven't we?
And just overhaul it. But yeah, Fulham next. Fulham next. Friday night, mate. Friday night.
Is it?
Is it? I should look forward to that one. I should look forward to that. We'll be positive.
Yes.
We're going to get a result against. Okay, they're having a little bit of form, but they're a poor side.
Mate, I'd take a draw now.
At the end of the day.
I'd take a draw. Yeah, I would. You know why? Because then that'll put it to bed then. Because I don't think they've got enough games to claw it back. If they win, like it's...
I don't know what their running is, but...
Oh, it's awful. Like after us, they've got like... Oh, God, they've got some shockers. Like really...
City, Liverpool.
Yeah, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, like Tottenham, like all the games where you'd expect them to lose quite handsomely. And us. But we'll see. Let's just.
We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine.
I don't want this channel to be all doom and gloom, because we have enough of that on social media. I want us to be, a happy.
Well, I'll remain positive.
Yeah. Can you bring me back from the brink, please?
We'll definitely get a result against Fulham. How about that?
There we go. Oh, mate, it was a tough watch tonight, man. It was.
Yeah. It's hard to be positive when you're 3-0 down like that, and having to watch us come back.
No, it's just like I don't understand the logic of starting that way. Like, because we've done it so often.
Every single game, isn't it?
Do they not have a team talk before the start of the game? Like,
yeah. What do they do each week? It's almost like it's built into the session.
Understanding.
Training,
Oh well.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got the answers, but I'm sure Nuno has. So.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good. Let's not. Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for.
Absolutely. Yeah, we could have Steve Bruce.
Be thankful for what you've got. Exactly right.
See. Exactly right. Yeah. I think Newcastle would swap managers in a heartbeat.
Oh, I think they would.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the only ones either.
Yes, that's the spirit. Shut up, you negative Nellies. Wolves.
Yes.
Come on. Okay.
Come on.
All right. Okay. That's enough. Okay. Right. On a positive note, we're going to spank Fulham 3-0. Going to put them back in their place, and Traore's going to score an hat-trick.
Hey, come on.
I tried to make you spit your beer out.
We can't be that stupid. I said be positive, not unrealistic.
Sorry.
Silver to grab a brace. 2-0.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we've
said.
Stick
your money on it now.
Yeah.
Stick your money on
Don't stick your money on it.
No, probably not.
I did 1-0 Podence to score, and I text you, say it was about 2 minutes before it started, and they scored after about 5 minutes. I was like,
yeah. Oh, well,
brilliant.
I can't believe you did that.
Shocking.
1-0.
Absolutely. I know. Yeah. Well, not with back four.
What's our biggest problem? Conceding goals, and you went for 1-0.
I just thought we were going to have a good game.
I just don't think you like money.
Yeah, big time.
Anyway, to score, buddy.
Anyway, enough of that. It's been lovely to speak to you as always, mate. And I shall see you on Friday for hopefully a better result and a better performance.
Absolutely, mate. It's always good to get it off your chest.
Indeed.
And don't let these muppets on social media get you down. It's all right. They might have seen him lift 2 cups, mate, but doesn't make them know anything about football.
Exactly. You've been watching Wandering Wolf. Take it easy.
See you later.
In Nuno we trust.